Hi, we're Brian.
And Elizabeth.
We're walking the Camino de Santiago.
We hope you'll join us on our journey
to the end of the earth. All right, we are heading out of Foncebadón. It's like 6:34, and we're heading to Ponferrada. It's about 16 miles. We got a little bit of a climb. This is looking back where we came from, the sunrise. But we got a little bit of a climb here to get to Cruz de Ferro, and then a small little down and up again, and then the rest of the day is pretty massive decline down into Ponferrada. So getting an early start. We've got an apartment in Ponferrada that sleeps 6, so we've got some friends that are splitting that with us, and gonna have a good time in Ponferrada. The game, the Spain-France game, is tonight at 9, and if we stayed in an albergue, they almost always, you have to be in by like 10, and they lock the doors and stuff. So in order to watch the game, most likely, or the full thing, you know, we have to be in an apartment, so, or not an albergue. So anyway, that's what we did, and got that for like, I mean, right now we're splitting it 5 ways, and it'll be like, I don't know, it's like $30 a person or something to get an apartment, so on Airbnb, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, gonna make this climb. So we're looking Foncebadón there with some fog, clouds coming over the mountain. Pretty cool. Alright, 236.6 kilometers. This is Cruz de Ferro. Here at Cruz de Ferro, there is also a solar sun clock. Basically, you put your feet in like the month of the year, and the sun will cast your shadow into what time it is around this. We have no sun right now, so it's all cloudy. So it's early in the morning, 6:57. So, but this is kind of cool. cool. So I'm gonna take my pack off and get my rock and take it up to Cruz de Ferro.
Masz trzy. Dobra, to skrót sobie. Co mam zrobić? No niech mam najpierw sypnę. Niech sobie ja sobie chwilę odpocznę. Jeszcze chcę sobie jeszcze też z bagażem. Coś wyniosę. Trochę moje trudy. Jest. Dzisiejszy muszę Ewangelię poczytać. Słodku, ja podejdę mocno do krzyża. Jak możesz, to tak jak ten pan możesz nawet tam podejść. Trudno, mogę już iść.
We're heading on. We got off the dirt trail and we're just doing the road walk here. Making better time on the road. Some of the trail was kind of overgrown and uneven, where water had kind of eroded the trail away, so there's no traffic out here anyway this early in the morning. We're walking through Mandarin. There's really not much here. There's a lady back there that had a temporary kind of cafe in a trailer, like an RV. Looks like there might be something here, but there's no albergue here anymore. So there's no place to sleep, anything. Looks like somebody's there though. There's smoke coming out of the chimney from there. .232. We just came back off of some pretty overgrown trail. Not horrible, but a little bit overgrown and level. So we're gonna do the road again. We'll see. We've not seen or heard a car all morning, so I think we're pretty safe. All right, we're on the downhill side now. It's all downhill to El Acebo. And there's El Acebo. Just sort of pops up when you come around the corner. There it is. be there shortly. Alright, we are in El Acebo. To 23.6 kilometers. After tomorrow, we will be under 200 kilometers to go. Because we've still got, let's see, we're almost at 10 miles today, so we've got another 7 today. And then we'll do, whatever tomorrow, 14, 15. But yeah, that'll put us under the 200K mark to Santiago. Just walking on a slab of granite or something. There's a trail. Looks like the trail might get a little rough again. We'll see. So far, this trail out of this last town is pretty much just this. Walking on this slab of whatever kind of rock it is. Every once in a while, get some dirt trail. Better go down this way. Trail has gotten better. We also just passed a lady that had a table set up with all kinds of fruit and some drinks out, and there was just alongside the trail like this. She did have a vehicle off a little ways away. She drove stuff in and then set up a table there. We didn't get anything because we just had stuff not too long ago, so, but she was friendly. Alright, we haven't got to Molenseca yet, but that's Ponferrada out there, so that's where we're headed. Still coming down. It's a pretty good canyon going on in here. We're coming down through. is Molina Seca. Down there. See, looks like a pilgrim on the trail there, right in the center. That's probably where the trail goes. And Ponferrada is out. Oops, out that way. I'm not sure how many K it was since that last marker, but that was a tough little section. We came down over all of that and switchbacked all through that. We are walking into Molina Seca. It's starting to drizzle a little. We are heading out of Molina Seca. We couldn't find a cafe. Well, I mean, there's some cafes open. We could have got some bocadillas. That's like it's hard bread. It's like tooth breaking hard. And anyway, we've never really had good luck getting bocadillas that we enjoy. So I tried looking for a hamburguesa de pollo, which is just a chicken sandwich, and failed. So we found a tienda that had some pre-made salads, and so we got 2 pre-made salads, 2 Powerades, and the owner came out and gave us 2 bananas while we were eating under an awning because it started raining. So we were just outside. I had my shoes off, packs next to us, sitting under some awning, keeping dry. He came out and gave us 2 bananas, so that was just pretty cool. We've got 4 miles to get to the apartment in Ponferrada, and we should knock that out in, I don't know, and just an hour and 20 minutes, because now we should be on pretty good terrain, sidewalks, road, hopefully no rough trail from here, but you never know. We just take what's thrown at us and we deal with it. $15.6. This is the Knights Templar Castle in Ponferrada. And we're gonna go tour it, if it's open. I think it's open. So, here we go. That's interesting. Those were for hanging stuff. All right, we rented an apartment in Ponferrada with Patricia, Bobby, Elizabeth, and
I don't know
where Arthur disappeared. I'll take you through a tour of the apartment later, but we went to the grocery store, and we've got some spaghetti and salad, watermelon, bread, all the fixins.
Here he is. Come on.
And
Wait.
here's Arthur.
There's Arthur.
Send that to Madeline.
What?
Send that to Madeline, because Madeline knows where he didn't come down and come down.
All right. So we're gonna dig in.